channel. Today I'm going to be going over 10 must-haves for your apartment that I believe that everyone should have when they move into an apartment. Whether you're by yourself, whether you're with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, I feel like these 10 things are must-haves in my opinion. I've been living here for a little over a year, and I feel like these items have definitely been a big help for me to have here. So my number one item I have listed is a Ring camera, which I believe many people already have them. If you don't, you should definitely get one, especially if you live by yourself. The Ring cameras, they go right on your door. They're very easy to install. The only thing I'll say about them is you have to charge them up, and then once the battery get low, you have to take it off, unscrew it from the door, take it off, and charge it again, and then put it back on the door and screw it back on the door. So it can be a lot, but at the same time, it's very helpful. On to the next thing, I have a cart, any type of cart with wheels that can help you, especially like with grocery bags, anything that's heavy or that you don't feel like going back and forth to your car, to the door. Definitely should have some type of cart with wheels that you can put your stuff in to just bring it to your door all at one time, so you don't have to keep going back and forth, especially at nighttime. You don't want to keep going in and out of your place, you know, if it's dark out or late at night. You know, people are a little crazy nowadays, you never know. I also have a wireless, well, I have a few things for wireless, which my main three are a wireless fan, wireless charger, and then a wireless light. So with the fan, well, really for all three of them, just in case, you know, if the power goes out, anything can happen to where the power might go out or something might stop working and you just might end up needing it. Your phone charger might break or something, or if your electric go out due to like weather conditions or whatever, you have a portable charger. Always can keep that on hand for anything. And not even just for that, even when you go out, if you didn't have time to charge your phone up, or if you forgot to charge your phone overnight, you gotta go somewhere real early and be on the move, you can just take your portable charger and charge your phone while it's in the car or while it's in your purse. So that's very useful to have. A wireless fan, just the same thing like I said, if your electric go out due to weather or whatever, or you can use, which you don't have to plug in, which it can be wireless. Some of them you have to charge up. Some of them are battery operated. The one that I have is you have to charge it in order for it to work. And then little lights, basically like little lamps, you know, which most of them are new batteries in it, and they'll work. I also have a first aid kit. A lot of people don't have an actual like first aid kit, but they have first aid items. So, you know, like alcohol and Band-Aids, what else? Little stuff like that, you know. Y'all know what I mean. I'll definitely say you should have those. A stepping stool is my next one. If you are short like me, you definitely need a stepping stool, especially for the high cabinets. For me, I can reach most of the things in here, but the only thing I might have trouble reaching is the cabinet on top of the stove, which y'all know that'd be the cabinets where you put all the seasonings in. So, you know, they can be real high, depending on how short you are and how tall you are. But for me, I definitely need a stepping stool. I'll say you only really need it if you're short, to be honest. But you might need it for other reasons, even if you're not short, if you want to hang something up or fix something like that. Toolkit. Now, if you don't know much about tools, I would still say to get a little mini type of toolkit, you know, the basic stuff like a screwdriver, hammer, little stuff like that. You can always definitely use a screwdriver and a hammer. I also have a water purifier in case you run out of water bottles. I know I do not drink from the sink. I cook no water from the sink. So I mostly use like gallons of water or bottles of waters, stuff like that. But if you do happen to use water from the sink, then I would say to get one of those purifier things that you put on the sink. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and it'll be a picture anyway, so y'all see what I'm talking about. But I would definitely get one of them. And they have different kinds. Some are more expensive than others. So you will just have to look into it and decide which one that you will want for your sink. I also have a planner calendar as reminders as far as like when your bill's coming up or how much are your bills going to be, or just to keep track of it and, you know, stay on top of it. I would just say, you know, get some type of planner, or you can even get one of big calendars and just write everything in on like what day something is due, you know, keep track of it, look at it every day. Or a planner if you're into like the book kind of like this one here, like the little book kind, you can write into it or whatever. That's just something I find helpful for me to keep track of everything. The last two are kind of similar in a way, because I think you should have more than one sheet set in your apartment, house, whatever. One sheet set is just not enough. Anything can happen, anything can spill on it. Food, drinks, whatever. If you have kids or if you babysit, whatever, you know, they can have an accident. So it's always good to have, I'll say, more than two set, or at least two sheet sets, at least two. So if something happened, you have another one to where you can change your bedding and change it into a different one. And then I also have extra towels. The way I think of it, or the way I put it on the paper, is 2 towels per person. So meaning like if you live in a house of like, I'll say 3 people, say if it was like me, my boyfriend, and then we had a kid, okay, so we would have 6 towels, so which would be like 2 for each person. I just say 2 per person, just to, I don't know, you don't have to have 2 per person, but just have extra towels. But I felt like that was kind of a good way to keep track of you getting extra towels. I don't know, you don't know what I mean. Just get some extra towels, extra washcloths. You never know when you might need it. Those are my 10 must-haves for an apartment, house. It wouldn't even have to be you by yourself. It can be whoever. I feel like those 10 items are things that you definitely should have. I have most of those items that I said. The only one I definitely don't have is a stepping stool, which I definitely need, and a first aid kit. I don't have a first aid kit, but I do have first aid items. So the same thing that's in your first aid kit is the same thing I got in my cabinet. It's just not all together in one little kit or one little box the way you buy it from the store. But yeah, so if you're still here watching, thank you for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below.